I think that we will do what's necessary over the next few weeks to prepare for the convention. It'll be an exciting convention in Chicago. We'll put on full display our agenda for the American people and do what is necessary in order to leave that convention unified, get the job done.
Watch his words. That's Hakeem Jeffries, one of the leading Democrats in the House. This is where we were yesterday around 1:45 in the East Coast time on Sunday. Biden endorses Harris, but any candidate now can run for this nomination. You need 300 signatures from the delegates to be nominated. Maybe that happens. There are thousands of Democratic delegates out there. Maybe that takes place in the next 4 weeks. Nominees will then be put to a vote. That's on day one in Chicago, the other convention. Here are your now possible outcomes. Could be option A. One nominee wins the majority of delegates in the roll call, and then it's over. Game's over. They have their candidate. Or no one wins in the first roll call. Then they'll go to a second roll call. And on that second roll call, according to the rules as they stand today, and again, the Rules Committee can change the rules, frankly, anytime they want. But there are 700 superdelegates, okay? So they can then vote on the second round. So it's possible we could get to that. Here's Barack Obama. Here's a statement from yesterday. We're not seeing him publicly, but he said, "We will be navigating uncharted waters in the days ahead, but I have the extraordinary confidence that the leaders of our party will be able to create a process from which an outstanding nominee emerges." Well, Robert Wolf knows Barack Obama very well, former economic advisor to him, 32 Advisor CEO, Fox News contributor. And Robert, good morning to you. Thank you for joining our coverage here from New York today.
Thank you, Bill.
Why did Barack Obama not endorse Kamala Harris yesterday?
Well, you and Dana know politics better than anyone. So, you know, in 2016, he didn't nominate or support Hillary Clinton until somewhere around June. He didn't support candidate Biden until April. He doesn't get involved in the primaries until there's a solidified nominee. He views that if he does, he would tip the scale. So this is a real nothing burger. There's no question the party's going to be unified around Kamala Harris as our next Democratic candidate and hopefully our next president.
That's some good spin, nothing burger, because I think that was yesterday, Robert. It was the big glaring exception that everybody else had endorsed, but that Obama hadn't. But I take your word for it. Let me ask you, though, because last week you were on our show and you were all in for Biden. Are you for Kamala Harris now?
I am for Kamala Harris. As you know, I was in Fox and Friends before President Biden exited, and I said if President Biden exit, I would throw all my support for Kamala Harris. I went on Twitter yesterday immediately and endorsed her. I've known Kamala since 2006 when she was district attorney. I've known her for near 2 decades. I know the family well, and I think we need to continue the Biden-Harris legislation, which was Infrastructure CHIPS Act, and I think there's a lot to continue forward.
I don't know if you saw, AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, on Friday evening. She went to Instagram at the end of the day, late at night, and just ripped on the whole process and said, she said, I'm in these meetings, I hear them talking. If you think they're going to support Kamala Harris, you're kidding yourself. She said, they are interested in removing the whole ticket. Is she right?
Yeah, no, I heard that, and she was obviously wrong because the entire party's unified. The donors, the politicos. So, I mean, look what's happened the last 24 hours. It's the most that the DNC has raised in a 24-hour period. So, you know, I think that that's just wasn't accurate.
And even AOC got on board with Kamala Harris last night in a tweet. So it didn't take too long to twist her arm, I guess. Running mate search for Kamala Harris underway. Let's look at the possible list. We have Shapiro, Mark Kelly from Arizona. Gretchen Whitmer already said that she's not going to challenge Kamala Harris. So a lot of these people came out and said they can be for her. I guess Wes Moore from Maryland is going to say the same today. Do you have a preference?
You know, I know just about the entire group there. I'm a huge fan of Senator Mark Kelly of Arizona. I think he would be fantastic. I'm a big fan of Governor Shapiro of Pennsylvania, Roy Cooper of North Carolina, and Andy Beshear of Kentucky. Those would probably be my 4. I think I would love to see it from a swing state. So obviously I recommend Arizona, Pennsylvania, or North Carolina.
Robert, thank you for your time. We're going to have a lot of questions for the next 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a feeling we'll talk
so we're
a lot.
going to lean on people like you, okay, as we go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hope to see you in person soon. Thanks, Robert.
Yeah.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.